Hey guys, today we're going to look at a pair of digital torque wrenches from VCAN Active, and we're going to do a quick unboxing and let you look at two different variations to help you decide which one's right for you. We're going to go over some features, some how you operate it, and just give you my initial impressions of these two tools. So first things first, so we have two here. We've got the 06267C and the 06267B. Now, what's the difference between the two? You got to pay close attention here because depending on your application, so these are 3/8 torque wrenches. What you want to pay attention to is the torque range. So the Model C is a 6.8 to 135 Newton meter torque wrench, and the Model B is a 3 to 60 Newton meter torque wrench. So that might be important for you because there's a significant difference. The reason why you'd want this one is to be able to get down to those lower torque ranges. So this would be for much more fine precision work, smaller fasteners. You're almost getting down to where you'd want a 1/4 inch torque wrench. But it's nice to have the flexibility because you can go all the way up to 60 Newton meters here. So this has a tighter range, but you can get down to that 3 number, which is key depending on your application. This one is 6.8, but it's all the way up to 135. Now you're getting into some heavy torque specs. Again, probably on the high end of what you even want to use a 3/8 torque wrench for. But that's the main difference. So let's take the sleeves off and take a look at what these have to offer and just give you a quick overview and see what we think about these. So first off, they come in these very nice plastic blow molded cases that you'd expect with a lot of tools these days. And they have latching clips. And so you get your instructions, and these do come calibrated with a quality control certificate. So you should be good right out of the box. And here's what you get. So I've already opened this once. You get a couple of AAA batteries that you'll want to insert in the rear of the torque wrench. And these kits from VCAN Active actually come with a nice small screwdriver where you can insert the screws. To insert the batteries, and you should be off to the races. So what else do you get? So again, this is the C. So this is the one that has the wide range of 6.8 to 135 Newton meters. And this kit comes with a 3/8 swivel. It comes with a nice 10-inch extension, which is always handy. And then it comes with a couple of swivel sockets. So this is a 14 millimeter, and it also comes with a 16 millimeter. So let's just go ahead and put this 14 on there and just show you. So it has a very nice smooth action, but that's not what we came to see. So let's take a look at the interface. So I've got the batteries in there. So we hit the center button, the C, and the little computer boots up. And you see we're on the bottom of the range here. So these come shipped typically into default units would be metric. So if we click the U for units, you see here now we're in inch pounds, kilograms per centimeter, or Newton meters. Here in the US, most of the time with 3/8 like this, you're going to be looking at foot pounds, but sometimes inch pounds is what the torque specs are. It depends on your application, but you can switch those and toggle them by simply clicking the U button. Then your next major step is to adjust the torque rating you want to set it to. So say I want to torque something down my fastener, you can just click to get very fine adjustments or press and hold, and it'll go up quick. So, 8.2, whatever. Then, I don't know if I'm going to have to do this by hand. Probably not. Let's switch it backwards where my grip's stronger. Yeah, let's go all the way down to the bottom end here so I can actually do it. See if I can block it by hand. If not, we'll get a fastener. All right, so we're in the bottom here. And let me switch with my other hand here. So let's get a bolt or something that we can latch onto here. All right, so we switch to actual application here. So We're going to try it on these frame bolts here. I've got a 12 millimeter, which is what this bike is. And this should be torqued significantly more than 6, so we should be able to see how this thing works. So there you go. You can see as I approach the spec, I'm just starting to put a little bit of pressure. It kind of gives you an indication, a visual and an audible. I'll just keep quiet so you can hear it. And that tells you a really nice readout, real time, of what the torque is that you're applying. So this is really nice for precision work. This is the kind of results you'd want to be able to really dial in the torque specs of a fastener. And the screen, the little LEDs that come on at the top here in this bar, starting at green to yellow to red, really makes it simple to dial in your fasteners. So overall, guys, this thing is really nice, really quality tool. I like the anodization, the black anodized, actually business end of the wrench. The grip is really, really nice. It has a little rubberized grip here, a little lanyard. I'm not sure I would use that, but it's very compact. It's a nice size, but it gives you enough length to put plenty of torque to it that you would expect for the 3/8 torque wrench. This is really, really a nice value, really nice high quality tool. So let's go back to the bench and look at the other variant and just show you some differences. All right, so before we show you the other one, let's just show you the power down here. So, if you're not using these for a long time, you want to pull the batteries out so you don't drain them and then you're kind of stuck dead when you need it. But to turn it off, just press and hold, and that's it. It comes off really nicely. Again, having these cases is really nice with tools. It just keeps everything nice and organized, and you can throw this in your toolbox like I will, and everything should be there for when you need it. So again, 2 variations. The B variation, the kit is just a little bit different. I just want to show you that. And again, the B, this will give you a little more fine tuning down to 3 Newton meters. And so let's just turn that on real quick and show you. So this one, like as advertised, we can get down below that 6.8 and down to that really, really small fine spec that you might need. So I was in inch pounds. So if I go to Newton meter, so there we're almost all the way at the bottom. Let me just throw on extension here so I can try to torque it by hand here. So you can see here, this one's really down at the low end of torque. Plastic fasteners, things that go into weaker materials, this is the kind of tool you'd want to use. If that's something you need, then you'd want to go for this B variation. Other than that, as you can see in the kit, it does come with a different set of accessories, just an extension and 1 swivel head, no actual sockets. So again, whatever you're looking for, you want to make sure you're paying attention as you order these. But overall, guys, I would say these VCAN Active digital torque wrenches are really easy to recommend for the price. I mean, these are excellent value. Again, the only thing you want to just pay attention to is the B versus the C variant. Make sure you're paying attention to the torque spec on what your application calls for, and I think you'll enjoy these.